On day 5 we went a little bit outside, so we headed there with a bus, and I think it was like maybe an hour and a half of a bus ride to the Eunpyeong Hanok village. We started with the Hanok cafe there as well, which was absolutely beautiful. We had so much luck to get a seat next to the window, and the view was absolutely breathtaking. They had some desserts as well as Alex had some steak, I think, and yeah, view was amazing. Food was also good. I think this was definitely one of my favorite cafes we went to. So we ended up walking through the village a little bit. This is also a residential area, so also please be mindful to be a little bit more on the quiet side there. And then we also walked through a temple that is close to the village, which is also absolutely beautiful. It was kind of like built inside of a forest and mountain. It's also a hiking area. There were a lot of people hiking there, but it was really nice to just sit there and calm down a little bit next to a little stream. We then headed back to the hotel since Alex got quite tired and he took a nap. And during that time I just explored the area a little bit, walked around Myeongdong. And before we actually finished the day, we headed to the Han River because there was a firework there. And we just had a look at the firework. It was huge, it was absolutely beautiful, but then the walk back was horrible. I think it was like 9 p.m. when the firework finished, so we were super hungry and you could not get back to the station. Like there was a lot of police and security who were escorting all the masses of people to get back safely, but it was so difficult to get anywhere next to a station that was not closed off. And I think we finally got to a station at 11 p.m. No food. We really want to look for some food during the time, but also the way to find a station, there was no food places anywhere. So that was kind of like an interesting experience, but I did like the firework, and we just ended up going to the hotel and just getting some convenience store food from there. Today we're heading to Apgujeong and the Seongsu area because apparently on the weekends you're supposed to see like a lot of stylish and beautiful people, and there's a lot of pop-ups, and yeah, just gonna have a walk around. The weather is not that great, to be honest. It's like 20 degrees and very cloudy, so I do hope that there's still some people there. Day 6 was actually my favorite, I think, and we started at Cafe Clementine, which is an absolutely beautiful small kind of cafe. There's also a florist inside there, which made the aesthetic obviously very pretty. And I don't remember what we had. I think I had like a raspberry tart and Alex some cake, and yeah, it had really nice tea and lemonade there as well. So I do recommend it, especially in the morning. It was very calm, and yeah, it's just very nice. And you could head right from there into the forest, or like the park. I think it's called Seoul Forest Park, which is also a nice area. I wanted to go there for the fall foliage, but we didn't really get lucky enough to have any fall foliage during our travel, which is kind of sad because that's actually what I wanted to see. But yeah, so we just had a quick stroll through the forest since yeah, wasn't really what we were looking for. But after walking around the park for a while, we headed to the next cafe, which was a fluffy pancake cafe, which I love if you know me. So we had a pancake and were really fluffy, really good. Then we just started strolling around the area, and I really enjoyed it. They had a lot of shops there in any kind, be clothing, accessories, or skincare, makeup. So I really, if you go shopping, I do recommend that area. I think my favorite store was the Zeek store. It was also kind of like a pop-up situation. They had everything. They had all the items that they actually offer anywhere in their stores. So while it was difficult to find the recommended items for me in the Olive Young, they had it there, so I was really happy. So I got them all that were on my list. I also had a look at a few more other items, and yeah, I purchased them, and I don't think it was actually that much. I think it was 170,000 won, which, don't get me wrong, is a lot of money, but for the amount of items I got, I think this was perfect. And then it started. She gifted me like a whole eyeshadow palette, a lot of like freebies. And then she was like, yeah, if you go one more floor up, you can make yourself like a tiny little teddy bear. So I headed to the 3rd floor to make my little teddy bear, and it's so cute. This was like it was one of my favorite activities while we were there, which is kind of like weird, but I really had a lot of fun, and I have it as a bag charm now, and it's so cute. And then I went down to the basement, I guess, and yeah, you could pick up your like tiny eyeshadow like as a gift for the purchase. And there was also a perfume store, and yeah, I got some perfume because those smelled absolutely amazing, and I got 2. So I got gifted a hand cream and a lip balm, which was so fun because, not gonna lie, I like freebies. So it just like the whole day was just filled with freebies from all the pop-up stores, and that was so fun. I can't explain it to you, but I was just so motivated to buy more. But yeah, there was one worker and he was really cute, so I did get this was like maybe the 2nd dude where I thought, oh wow, he's really handsome and really kind. So cheers to that dude, he was super friendly and helped me a lot. We also went to the free pop-up store, which was super crowded sadly, but it was so much fun. What I really liked there is that all their products that they had, with each line or kind of item, that had like little cards with written like summer and winter type, or like cool type, warm type. So it was very easy to find a shade that actually matches you, and yeah, you could just easily go with the cards and to be like, okay, this is the color I need, this is the color I need. And yeah, the store was very cool. I liked the interior design, and I got some items there as well as some freebies. And what next? Then we went to the Hints pop-up store. They had like a new release. Sadly, none of the new release colors is something that I ended up liking, but they had a few items. So I got 2 lip tints and this skin glowy thingy. I don't know what it is. It's not a highlighter, but can you see the glow? Like when you apply it, it makes your skin look like glass skin, and it's so thin on your skin. I love it so much. It was so good. We ended up having some katsu for lunch. I do prefer my katsu to be thinner, but it was still very good. You can't complain. This katsu was absolutely, it was so tasty. So I will try to find the name of the store, because I do recommend going there, but I'm pretty sure that if you walk around you will find the store. And then you were just like walking around. I think at that point Alex had like 20 shopping bags because he was carrying them for me. But we also got a beautiful handbag there. I found a store called Marhan J. They got a bag there. They had like a Disney collab, but sadly that also is something I was really into. But I found this beautiful bag. I'm really happy with it. And then to end the day, we headed to the Rain Report Cafe, which is also, even though it has a super black aesthetic, it is one of my favorites. There is also a Thai restaurant there. So you can kind of decide if you want like actual food from the Thai restaurant, or if you want baked goods from the Rain Report. It both is like in the same kind of area. Yeah, and the Rain Report Cafe, I really liked it. I loved that there had like little rain dribbling around, and it made you feel very cozy even though it is quite dark. We just had some plain croissants since we were both still filled up from the katsu. But I really enjoyed it there. And after that we just headed again to Apgujeong. So we just went into the Lotte department store to get a foundation, actually because I couldn't find it at Olive Young. So I just got that and then went back home.